I was born in 1969. Martin Luther King was assassinated in 1968, so it's very relevant because my grandparents, which is not a lot of generations removed, were born and under some of the Jim Crow laws, couldn't walk in the restaurants, had to go around the back. So those are things that at my age, which are very relevant.
Well, I think if you look at my experiences, of course, I grew up in a time of segregation, and then I moved to integration. So I saw both sides of the coin, and I also saw it from a perspective as a young child and understanding what that had to be like, where you had to grow and understand the differences in people. And I think if you look at Miami University, for example, or any major university, you look at the sacrifices people had to make to give people of color and people of different backgrounds an opportunity to even attend majority universities. And so, those things were paved by a price of men like Martin Luther King to understand that, we all had to understand the true meaning of our own existence.
This is a man that affected the lives of Black Americans, white Americans, Hispanic Americans, whatever it may be, because of what he was trying to go against. What he stood for basically was that every human would have rights. That's it, and that we would all be treated equal. So I think you could say his impact is felt by everyone, women, men, you name it. I could go on and on talking about him, but certainly he won't be forgotten. I wasn't living when he was, but I've been affected by the things that he did, that's for sure.
When I think of Martin Luther King and the contributions that he's made to our country and our society, I think importantly with the fact that he was able to talk about injustice without creating violence in the process, I thought was the most meaningful thing out of his life. And I think of my life and his legacy, I would say that each one of us has the responsibility to not just live our life, but have a quality life where people can look at our experiences and say, man, your being here made a difference. I look at this day and this weekend as an opportunity to reflect on how far this country has come, the sacrifices people have made, and then what should my contributions to young people moving forward, and how do I help them to understand that they have an obligation to leave this place better than they found it.